Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Tanya Today. In this video, I'm going to share you one more worksheet which is regarding computers. So in the last class, we have discussed regarding computer worksheet for grade 1, 2 and 3. In this class, we are again going to discuss one more worksheet for grade 2 children. Now, there are some interlink between grade 2 and grade 1. Okay. Now, in the last class, I told you some of the concepts regarding the keyboard, right? Let us revise the concepts again. This is here you can see the image, right? So this is actually a keyboard. In a keyboard, I'm talking about a standard keyboard. A standard keyboard has 104 keys. How many keys are there? 104 keys are there. In this, alphabet keys are there, number keys or numerical keys. Let me write each and everything. Alphabets, alphabet keys, number keys, Number, number keys, 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 K-E-Y-S. If parents are watching these videos, please help the children to break the words and let them write. Example, keyboard. Here is a keyboard, right? So how they'll remember this much big word? It's little difficult for them. So let's break the word key and tell them that the key which we use to lock our home regularly. Key plus board. This board is a place where we write, okay, in general. Okay, they might have seen their classroom board and all that. So you tell them, break the words like this so it is easy for them. Key plus board, keyboard. This is just an example I'm just showing so that children, they'll understand a little faster. Now see, alphabet keys. And one more thing is function keys. Function keys. Function, function keys. Okay, so here you can see 1 to F12. These are the function keys. What are they? Function keys. And there is an escape button, tab button, caps lock. So basically caps lock, if you want to write, for suppose Sharanya is a name. Okay, now I want to write the starting letter of my name in capital letters. So what do? I'll just click on caps lock. Or else I'll use my shift key and I'll type the letter. For suppose I want to type the letter S. So it is a combination of shift key plus that letter. Okay. So you have to click on the key simultaneously at the same time. Shift plus S. Okay. This is one way. Or you can directly go for caps lock. Okay. Now here comes one more question. That is, so basically caps lock is used for typing the letters or getting the letters in capital letters, right? So suppose if I want to get a letter in small letters, so then you can directly click on the lock again. So it will come in small letters. Okay. So there are two alternative ways. Whichever you want, you can just go for that. Now next one is shift key. CTRL means we'll say it as control key. This window symbol, it's a Windows key, Alt key, and see here, enter key is there. Okay. In a standard keyboard, there are two enter keys. See here, the image which I'm showing is a standard keyboard. So now see, there are two enter keys. Most of the people will get confused. See, there is one enter key here, the other enter key here. Now see, if you want to take any screenshot, this print screen will be helpful. If you want to lock your scroll lock, you can use this. Okay, if you want to break any page or anything, you can use this break key. Page up, page down, number lock, many more. And these four keys are there, right? This is up arrow, down arrow, right arrow, and left arrow. Okay, so this is all about the keyboard. Now let us see some of the questions which are regarding the keyboard. Okay. Now, have you all noticed that there is a big key on the keyboard? Yes. So this key is called as space bar. Whenever you're writing anything, you space like our textbook. Yes. So space bar will help us to give some gap between any word or any letter. Okay. So basically it is used for space. See here, eraser. What am I? What is the thing which is used as an eraser? Backspace. Can you all see the backspace here? Backspace is basically used as an eraser. Children, I'll give you an example to remember this backspace, okay? See, for suppose you wrote something wrong in your textbook or else something wrong in your notebook. How do you erase it? With the help of eraser. Now, we can't write directly with our pen on the screen, right? So that is the reason we are using eraser backspace. So, which is used as an eraser in a keyboard? Backspace. BACK back, SPACE space. S, S. Next one. What do you press to start a new line? For suppose you wrote something and you want to go to the next line. So, what is the key which you use? That is enter key. Okay, what is the key? Enter key. Which key do we press to go to enter key? ENTER. Enter. Okay. Next one. What key is here? It is escape key, right? So the key which we use to close a window is escape. You write escape or else you can write ESC. ESC stands for escape key. It's often labeled with an upward arrow. Which key? Usually in this shift key, we will have this upward arrow symbol. Okay. So here the answer is what key is often labeled with an upward arrow? It is shift key. Okay. Shift key. 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 What do you press to delete? And also, sometimes you don't remember the spellings, right? Because in grade 1 and 2, you may feel a little difficulty in remembering the spellings. So at that time, you can understand this question and you can find the answers from the question itself. So be a little smart. Now the answer is delete key. Question itself only we got the answer, right? DELE. Next one. What do you press to type letters? What do you press? Keyboard. Yes. Or else you can write keys. Keys are also correct. Because if you press on the keys only, we'll get it. So where do you press? On the keys. Next one. Which key is used for quicker actions? I told you now function keys. So basically function keys are used for quicker actions. So what is the answer here? Functions. FUN function. CTION function. Shun. ON last. Next one. What key creates a space? I told you this one will create a space. Which one? Space bar. Okay. Which one will create space, children? Space bar. For suppose you want to get some gap between any word, which key do you press? Space bar. And whenever you are writing about space bar, you have to remember space bar is the longest key. Okay. Yeah. Now let's move to the next question. Creates a space is done, right? What key moves the cursor up? Which key will move the cursor up? That is page up. Or else you can just use your scroll also, scroll wheel. Page up. Next one. What do you use to type the lowercase letters? Just now I told no. If you want to get in capital letters or else in small letter, both caps lock will be helpful to get in capital letters and smaller letters. Lowercase means small letters. Okay. Yeah. So now let's go for choose the correct answer. What happens when you right click on an icon? Is it open or else will it delete? Will it open the options? It will not open. If you want to open something, you have to always left click. Okay, delete means it will help the delete key. We are talking about the right click. Okay. So children, listen here. For suppose you don't know the answer for this question. You know what you have to do? See here application. Okay, which key do we use? Right click or a left click? Right click or left click? Left click. So here it is given right click. So this one is not suitable. Next one. If we click on right click, will it delete? No. So what is the leftover option? That is C. So C is the correct answer. You try like this. Error. Trial and error method. If you try like this, you will get the answers very quickly. At grade 1, if you start learning like this, when you enter into grade 3, grade 4 level, it will be so easy for you. Next one. Which button do we use? Right click. So simple. A mouse has three buttons: right click, left click, scroll bar. So, which button you use to right click? Right button. It's so simple. Okay. Next one. What menu appears when you right click? That is context menu. Okay. What menu? Menu. Next one. Right clicking can help you rename a file. Yes, of course. If you want to rename anything, you can right click on it. Yeah. So now let's go to the second. Yeah. Here are the parts of the computer. So, for better understanding, I have given the clues also with the spellings. So, what you need to do is you just identify what device it is. First, always start with the things which you know. Okay. I am doing this worksheet as a student. Okay. This parts of computer only. Now, see here. I know first this one, mouse. So, I don't know the spelling. So, what I'll do, I'll just check the hints. Mouse, mouse, use. Okay, so mouse. First this one. Next one, I know this one is laptop or a desktop. It's a laptop. So what is the spelling of a laptop? LAP, lap, TOP, top, laptop. The same way you can remember desktop also. Okay, always try to interconnect children so that you can remember it nicely. See, DESK, desk, TOP, top. Laptop also same like that. LAP, lap, TOP, top, laptop. Okay. Yeah. Thank God I have done two successfully. Next, we'll go to the next one. So the next one is, I think this looks like a pen drive, but what drive it is? Is USB drive or else it's a pen drive? But there is no pen word here. So I'll go with USB drive. USB drive, USB drive. Okay, successfully we have completed three. Next one, printer and scanner is there. Which one is a printer and which one is a scanner? A scanner is something whenever you scan any paper and all that. For that scanner, you need to actually close. In printer also we have that option actually. But by looking at that, see here page, we are sending a page and we are getting a page from the outside. Okay. But for a scanner, we will only scan the page. We don't get anything from the scanner. Okay. It is basically taking an image. So this one we can say it as printer. Okay. PRINT, print, or else printer. TER, printer. Okay. Next one. This one, as we discussed, this is a printer and this one is a scanner. So SCANNER, scanner. Now what is the leftover? And also I'll tell you one more important thing also. For time being, I'm doing this. See children, for suppose you are done with one word. Let us take an example of laptop. Okay. You cancel this or else you round of that word. Okay. So that it is easy. Next one I have done with mouse. So I'll circle this mouse word also. Next one is USB drive. I'll circle this USB drive so that it is easy for me that I have done. Next one is scanner. I have done scanner also. Next one is printer. I have done printer also. Now what is the leftover word? external hard disk, you can link this directly. Just look this word and directly you can write it over there. Okay, that's how you should do a worksheet by yourself. If you are taking your parents help also, just remember the tips and tricks which was given by the teacher and try to do it. I know it will be a little difficult when you start implementing these things, but for sure once you get this fruitfulness, you will start doing this again and again, because especially for computers, you can see this kind of images very nicely and it will be more attractive. However, practical every children will do, but when it comes to the worksheet, also they should do with the same enthusiasm. So we need support from the parents as well as from the teachers, of course. Now let us do few more questions again. So there are some fill in the blanks over here with again